Welcome back to La La Land on CRN Digital Talk. I'm Brett Chapin. That's Susan. Daisy Egan. We're talking with artistic director of the Pasadena Playhouse, Sheldon Epps.
Sheldon, my boyfriend wants to know if the Pasadena Playhouse has subscriptions based on household income. So basically, do you do sliding scales?
We do. I mean, it really is my philosophy that price should not keep anybody from coming to the theater. So I'm not so sure we have a really low price subscription, but we do have all kind of last minute rush tickets and student tickets. So you can always get into the theater some way. We do pay what you can. Because I really don't believe, as much as I know that we got to sell tickets and we've got to make money, if somebody really wants to come to the theater, they should be able to.
Do you pay what you can on certain performances?
It's on the website. Yeah,
Okay.
I don't think it's set by a certain day, but you can go on the website and find out.
And again, that's
Fantastic.
PasadenaPlayhouse.org.
.org.
We wanted to ask you something that just went out of my head. Oh yeah,
The TBA. That
yeah,
you're gonna tell me what
the
it is.
surprise production. I was wondering how it was that you guys decide what that production is going to be.
Well, for one thing, I always like to hold one slot because we have to announce so far in advance. We announce the season in March, and that's more than a year of a couple of the slots. So I always try to hold a place for something wonderful that comes along, and some great things have come along, like Sister Act, which is now on Broadway, was in the TBA slot, and Blues for an Alabama Sky was not for the TBA slot, but was a last-minute substitution. So it's really just me kind of putting the net out there, casting the net out there over the next several months to find out what's that great thing that emerges that you're going to tell me about.
I know what it is.
To do.
I know
Okay.
what it should be.
This is a big moment. We're announcing.
Here we go. You ready?
What is it, Daisy?
Let's hear it.
It's Daisy Egan starring in Paula Vogel's How I Learned to Drive.
Oh,
Hey!
Okay.
Wow.
What an idea!
That's a
Gia,
winner.
do you have an idea for what you want it to be?
Well, as long as I can do some of the Bunraku puppetry, I'll be right there. There's a sister, right?
Yes.
Yeah. It's been a long time
Gia's
since I've seen
idea
that.
is Daisy Egan stars in Paula Vogel.
Exactly right. I second that motion thoroughly.
This is a tough spot for an artistic director to be surrounded by actresses and have a TBA slot.
Don't worry about them. The one you should do is
Yes.
Brett Chapin in the last 5 years.
Oh.
So don't worry about the actresses. Just
Yeah.
it's you and
We
me,
did
buddy.
do
I think
last
Daisy and
5
I will
years
duke it
already.
out for Kathy for that role. Come on, girl.
No, I just want to be a little bit. I've wanted to play that part ever since I saw.
Well, did they just do a revival in New York? I think? Not that means we
They did
couldn't
it
do
at Second Stages.
and made the mistake of not putting.
Well, I
you-
couldn't even.
Yeah.
Here's me complaining now.
Okay.
I couldn't even get
All
seen
about
for
you.
it. Yay, though I begged, and they hired a TV star.
Can we say which TV star?
I don't remember.
Oh.
A frequent complaint, Daisy.
Yes.
I've heard that before,
So
but it was their loss.
thank
She
you.
sucked in it.
I didn't see
whoever
it,
it
so I have no
was.
idea.
Wow.
But I agree. Norbert Butz was phenomenal, but whoever
As he
that
always
lady
is.
was.
He's a great actor.
No.
So you were
So how do
talking
you-
about the Tonys before.
Yeah, the
Tomorrow night is
Tonys are
the
tomorrow
Tony.
night.
Exciting time in New York theater.
It is a
I
very
think it's
exciting
great because this year there's actually like suspense about who's going to win them.
I know.
It's not one of those years when, Book of Mormon takes
Right.
everything or the producers takes everything, which I actually think is much healthier for the theater.
Oh, absolutely. And there's a lot of revivals this year.
A lot of very good revivals. Death of a Salesman is wonderful, is brilliant. And
Follies.
Follies. Actually, this great play about politics called The Best Man with James Earl
that's Gore Vidal.
Jones. And yes.
I saw that
It's an
years
old
ago.
play, but
Yeah.
it's shocking how relevant it is.
I can't
Scary
remember
almost.
who I saw in that. It was the
Chris
last.
Noth?
Yes,
Yeah.
that's who it was. Yeah.
This is a really, really good production. And James Earl Jones is amazing. And it's
Oh, I
great
bet.
because it's set in the 60s. Mm-hmm. Obviously long before America ever had a black president. But he plays the former president of the United States.
Oh, that's so great.
And I swear to you, his subtext on his first line is, "I'm black, get over it."
Awesome.
And you never think about it.
And the
again.
audience just lets it be.
Yeah, you just say, okay, you were the president. That's fine.
I really, really love it when people take risks like that and make the choice that is not the obvious.
Yeah.
I think that makes for such dynamic theater.
It does.
So what would you say makes Pasadena Playhouse different from other theaters in Los Angeles?
Well, number one, the physical space. I mean, it is truly, I think, one of the most beautiful theaters
gorgeous.
in
I agree.
America. I mean, it's just a magical place.
Definitely.
Even after 15 years of walking in there, I literally still get inspired every time I walk into the theater. It was also built as a theater, so it frames a play in the right way. Nothing against other theaters, but there's something about the way the play sits in the space that's great. And I think I take pride in the fact that the theater is really, really theatrically eclectic. You know, we do straight plays, we do new plays, we do classics, and we do musicals. And we do musicals really well.
Yeah, you do.
And not everybody can do musicals really well. So I'm very proud of our theatrical diversity.
And it's the official state theater of California,
It
correct?
is the State Theater of California. But don't let that fool you into thinking that we get a lot of money from the state, because we do not.
It's sort of a pat on the back.
Yes, it's an honorary designation.
But you do take donations, I'm sure, at PasadenaPlayhouse.org.
We do, indeed. I'm waiting for one right now.
Absolutely.
We know all about waiting for donations here
Yes,
at La La Land.
yes.
Speaking of which, you can go to our Indiegogo account.
Indiegogo.com/La La Land Season 2. That's the number 2, not the spelled out 2. And we'll be back with Sheldon Epps. Guys, give us a call at 800-336-2225 on La La Land with Brett and Daisy right here on CRN Digital Talk.